Hello everyone and welcome to my video presentation on my final portfolio. If you'd like to see my title, I highly recommend downloading a QR scanner and scanning that QR code right there. That'll pop up my title. I'll give you a couple seconds. Did you do it? Are you ready now? Alright, let's get into this. So ISTE is the International Society for Technology and Education, full of passionate educators who believe in the power of technology in their classroom. ISTE inspires all educators and learners through everything they do, but for this project, specifically the 7 ISTE standards. The standards are a framework for students, educators, and administrators to innovate and rethink the learning environment. They also connect educators across the world no matter where their journey to incorporate EdTech into their classrooms are. The standards are for learners, leaders, citizens, collaborators, designers, facilitators, and analysts. This video will go through each one of these, matching what programs we use during this class to each standard. The first standard is Learner. This is where educators continually improve their practice by learning from and with others, exploring proven and promising practices that leverage technology to improve student learning. The program that I chose for this standard is PictoChart, because it lets educators and students alike research topics to present through an easy-to-read poster that can be shared with the target audience. The strengths of this program are plenty. There are multiple templates to use to create your own infographic and provide demo videos for new users to watch and learn from. The only weakness that I saw was that there are certain templates and graphics that are only for pro users, which means having a paid subscription, which most students might not be able to have. The next standard is for leaders. This is where educators seek out opportunities for leadership to support student empowerment and success and to improve teaching and learning. The program I chose to use is actually the one I'm using right now. Screencast-O-Matic is a program that lets users record whatever they're doing and saying on their computer. The only weakness that I can see in it is options for pro users, like PictoChart, where some aspects like audio coming from the videos on the computer will not be recorded unless the user has a paid subscription. However, this program is great for people to pre-record things for others to watch and learn from. They also have tutorials on their website, right up here, to help new users who want to record their first screencast. I believe that the next program that I will talk about falls under the next 2 standards, Citizen and Collaborator. The Citizen standard is where educators inspire students to positively contribute and responsibly participate in the digital world. The Collaborator standard is where educators dedicate time to collaborate with both colleagues and students to improve practice, discover and share resources and ideas, and solve problems. I chose Google Drive for these 2 standards because students and teachers alike can use their Google accounts to create presentations, documents, surveys, and spreadsheets with other people. Creators can also use the chat part of the program to collaborate with the other people that you're working with from anywhere. Users can also share their surveys for other people to use and answer. The only drawback is that everyone that's working on Google Drive has to have a Google account to use it. Nothing else will work. The next standard is for designers, and this is where educators design authentic, learner-driven activities and environments that recognize and accommodate learner variability. I chose 2 programs for the standards. I chose WordCloud and Voki Avatars. WordCloud helps students see relationships between words and can help them with vocabulary if you are a visual learner. They can also use them to express ideas to their other classmates and teachers. All they do is enter text into the program, and they will find the most used words and make them the biggest. Here is one that I did when I wrote a paper about comparing Shirley Jackson's The Lottery with Suzanne Collins' The Hunger Games. The bigger the words, the more frequently they were used. This is my Voki avatar. Users can create a free account to create their avatars to look like them or whatever they want. They can also have them speak and provide users with multiple languages. They also have aspects for pro users as well, so access to the whole site will require a paid subscription. This site can be used to introduce students to teachers and vice versa. The sixth standard is for facilitators. This is where educators facilitate learning with technology to support student achievement of the 2016 ISTE standards for students. The most fitting of the programs that we use this semester is Nearpod. Nearpod is a site where teachers can create interactive presentations that students can access with a code and partake in. They also have an app so students with iPads can use them for the lesson. Here I'll go to the Nearpod that I created. This is one that I created in class, which gives you the opportunity to use 3D graphics, like the dinosaur that's going to show up, where you can click and drag and see the entire dinosaur. You can also use simulations, like this one where you can build molecules. Nearpod also lets you use Sway, which can give you an entire presentation all in one. You can also use drawing to answer questions, as well as open-ended response and fill in the blanks. The final standard is an analyst. Wow, I can't even say that word. It's hard to say sometimes. This is where educators understand and use data to drive their instruction and support students in achieving their learning goals. The program I chose was Socrative. This site lets users create quizzes to share and take. Users can also see the answers that the takers gave and analyze them to target what they need to focus on next. This is an example of a quiz that I created just on random facts about the Beatles. There's my citations, and thanks for listening and watching. Bye!